Hello teachers, here's a PBL video that will help you to use the learning module in your class and interact with your learners. This is grade 6 PBL on the chapter The King's Ministers with the concept opinion. This presentation will guide you on how to engage students effectively. Learning objectives defines what a student should be able to do or know by the end of a lesson or module. Learning outcomes describe what students should be able to do, know, or value after completing a course. Teachers make the students understand that they have to achieve all the learning outcomes by the end of the PBL. Leading question. Every PBL starts with a leading question, which is an engaging question. It encourages a particular answer, often shaping the respondent's reply. It is also an open ended and could invite a variety of responses from the students. The question is, so, what do you think? Students might answer, teamwork is important in any activity. It shows that we can achieve more when we are together. Activity 1, understanding opinion. Look at the image below. What is this? Here you can see in the green box, it's called fact. Now, what is a fact? Something that is always true. For example, dogs have 4 legs, the sky is blue. These two answers are true. Nothing can change it. So, teachers ask the students to write down the correct answer in the blank given below. Do you like it? Yes or no? It is an opinion. Some students may have different opinion. They can say yes or no. We already know what a fact is. Now let's read these facts. Can we all agree that these are true? The sun rises in the east, fish live in water, an elephant is bigger than a mouse. So all these three answers are true. Opinion. An opinion is something that someone thinks or feels about something. It is not the same for everyone because people have different opinions. Think of these opinions. Do you agree with each of them? Ice cream is the best dessert. Dogs are more fun than cats. Blue is the prettiest color. You might get different answers from different students. It may not always be yes or no. It can either be both. Now let's practice. Are these statements facts or opinions? Use the help of your friends and elders to check if these statements are true or if they are different for everyone. Take the answer once you are sure. Reading is a fun way to learn new things. Is it a fact or opinion? Reading is a fun way to learn new things. It is a opinion. It is not a fact. It is not a truth. So it can be an opinion. Activity 2. Which is my pet? Which of these creatures do you think will make the best pet? Tick your answers. There are 9 pictures. Students, tick the answer that you think will make the best pet in all these diagram. Let's say cat makes the best pet. List the reason why you think this creature will make the best pet. Teachers ask the students to write down the reason why they think that this particular creature makes the best pet and tell them, great, you have just mentioned facts and opinions about why you think this creature would make the best pet. Now ask your friends or classmates if they agree with your opinion or not. Activity 3. Opinions to facts. Change these opinions into facts by writing what you can do for your pet. An example is given to you. I can care for my pet. Fact. I give my pet food and water. Teachers ask the students to complete the remaining answers. Activity 4. My pet and I. Here you can see 5 images doing different things. Write how will you spend time with your pets and how you would feel about it. Pay attention to the facts and opinions you are expressing. So let's go on to the first image. In the picture, I see a boy with a fish. I, if I had a fish, I would watch it swim. It is a fact that fish live in water. I think it would be cool to decorate the fish tank with marble stones. That's my opinion. Teachers ask the students to do the remaining activity. Activity 5, Together Forever. Let's read. Priya was eating her breakfast. She saw Nani rolling chapatis in the kitchen and a new dog sitting beside her. Aji, another dog, Priya asked. Aji always had stray dogs come into their small house. She loved feeding them bits of chapati and ragi mudde. Now, There was a skinny dog next to Ajji once again. The dog shivered. It tucked its tail between its legs. Priya thought pets were messy and loud. Nani picked up the pup. Don't worry, little one. We'll call you Lakshmi for good luck, she told the pup. After a few days, Priya woke to an unusual sound. It was coming from under her bed. She bent down to see what it was. It was Lakshmi, wagging her tail and pushing her face against Priya's hand. Priya was surprised. She suddenly felt happy to see Lakshmi next to her. She reached out behind the dog's ears and scratched it. Lakshmi licked her hand. Lakshmi's eyes were full of love. Priya smiled. Maybe pets weren't so bad after all, Ajji, Priya said out loud. Now Priya finally understood that pets weren't just messy, they were loyal friends. You have questions on this passage? When Priya said Ajji, another dog, she was checking if Ajji had brought a dog. Is it a true or false? So let's see. It is true. Teachers ask the students to do the remaining questions. Now we have the practice sheet questions. Teachers ask the students to do all the practice sheet questions, and we have a passage in the practice sheet. Let's read out the passage. Maya lived in a small village in Karnataka. One sunny morning, she went for a walk with her father. They walked by the fields and saw many things in nature. Look at those beautiful birds in the sky. Her father said, birds can fly high because they have wings, he explained. Maya nodded and asked, which one is your favorite, Appa? Her father smiled and said, I think the kingfisher is the prettiest bird. As they walked further, they saw trees with green leaves. Leaves get their green color from chlorophyll. Her father told her Maya was excited to learn this. I love the way the leaves dance in the wind. It's so peaceful, he said. Me too, Appa. It makes me feel happy, Maya replied. They then saw a field full of flowers. These are marigolds and jasmines, her father pointed out. Marigolds are used in festivals. Maya sniffed a jasmine flower and said, jasmine smell is so nice. Her father nodded. Jasmine flower smells the best. Maya enjoyed learning about the different things around her and loved the walk with her father. There are 3 questions on this passage. Teachers ask the students to answer all the 3 questions. This is an OMR sheet where it is given to the learners. Now, there are few tips in practicing the OMR sheet. Teachers brief the students about the OMR sheet. Here are few tips you can follow. An OMR sheet is a sheet that has bubbles. These bubbles need to be shaded to indicate your answers. These OMR sheets are mainly used for multiple choice questions. This gives students the experience of filling the OMR sheet. For example, the student ID, and the students have to shade inside the bubble below the numbers. PBL serial number. Let's take for example, this is the 4th PBL and let's shade 4. Subject. On the note side we have 3 options. So this is English subject. Let's shade the option A. Which class? This is the 6th grade. So let's shade 6. Now you have self-assessment. These are the questions for the practice sheet. And for example, the first question you have option A is the answer. Teachers ask the students to shade in the option A.
For the complete solution to all the practice sheets provided at the end of each PBL, please refer to Teachopia. Thank you, teachers.